The role of the Public Guardian and Trustee is the fourth in a series of 5 videos to assist people working in the health, financial, social, and legal sectors make effective referrals for a vulnerable or incapable adult.
Under the Public Guardian and Trustee Act, the Public Guardian and Trustee, also known as the PGT, has a unique role to protect the legal, financial, and in some cases personal and health care interests of adults in BC who require assistance in decision-making. The Services to Adults Division at the PGT receives hundreds of calls a year and investigates adult financial abuse and neglect where there is reason to believe the adult is mentally incapable, their assets are at risk, and there is no one else who can assist. Depending on the details of any given situation, staff at the PGT can consult on complex abuse or neglect situations where there are concerns about a substitute decision maker's actions or where a substitute decision maker may be needed. They can investigate actions of trustees, representatives, or attorneys when the adult may be incapable and there are concerns about financial mismanagement. They can use protective measures like temporarily restricting access to bank accounts or preventing property transfers during an investigation. They can request an accounting of how the adult's funds are being spent. They can collaborate with designated agencies to address other forms of abuse that may be occurring, as well with the alleged financial mismanagement. When PGT staff receive reports or allegations of financial abuse, they gather information and take steps to protect assets. They recommend informal resolutions and referrals to other community resources wherever possible, and if necessary, determine whether more formal arrangements are required. For some adults, the more formal ongoing assistance of the PGT is required. In these situations, PGT staff consider the least intrusive legal option possible to meet the adult's needs. In some situations, the PGT becomes the adult's committee of estate. As committee of estate, the PGT is responsible for all aspects of the adult's financial decision-making. The decision tree can assist someone who witnesses or suspects an adult is abused, neglected, or self-neglecting to take action. It can be used to connect the adult with an agency best placed to assist. The 3 parts of the decision tree shown on the screen can be used to guide you to the most appropriate responder. The following scenario illustrates a situation in which the PGT might become involved.
John works as a financial planner. Today, Isabel, a client he has known for nearly 10 years, comes in with her son Henry for an appointment. Henry has been acting as her attorney under her enduring power of attorney for the last 3 years. Isabel has increasing cognitive impairment due to dementia, and she recently moved into a special care unit. Henry does all the talking in the brief meeting, and he tells John that he needs $20,000 redeemed from Isabel's mutual funds and deposited into his own bank account by Monday. He says the money is for graduation gifts to Isabel's grandchildren next week. Suddenly, Henry's cell phone rings, and he announces they have to leave to deal with the family emergency. John is very worried about his client Isabel. Her condition has considerably worsened since he last saw her, and he wasn't able to engage with her in the meeting. He is concerned about Henry doing all the talking, wanting money deposited into his own account, and he has questions about the gifts as well. What should John do? Who can he call?
John asks, is Isabel in immediate danger of physical harm? Based on the information provided, the answer is no, although it is a concerning situation. The next question is Isabel able to seek assistance? John has concerns about her mental incapability and Henry's actions as her attorney. He was not able to talk with her about his concerns because she seemed to be unable to understand. He decides no, Isabel cannot seek assistance on her own. The next question is John's concern about possible abuse, neglect, or self-neglect primarily related to financial matters, or are assets at immediate risk? In this case, the answer is yes. Henry has instructed John to redeem mutual funds and transfer the proceeds to Henry's personal account. Because of his concerns, John may decide to contact the Public Guardian and Trustee. During the PGT investigation, if any concerns about possible other kinds of abuse come to light, the PGT often contacts the appropriate designated agency.
While there is no wrong number to call, being able to make effective referrals in the least number of phone calls helps everyone involved. For more information on how to assist an adult who is abused, neglected, or self-neglecting, watch all 5 videos in this series.